there really isn't anything much to discuss any longer on YouTube for me. There just isn't anything that is interesting enough for me to care about any longer. I've talked about black issues, I've talked about interracial dating, I've talked about many things on this page and on my previous channel a long time ago. But as I've said, and I don't want to keep sounding like a broken record because even I would get tired of it, there's not much to really continue talking about when nothing changes. If anything, people are getting worse. Black community is getting worse, and soon the black community will be non-existent. I hate to tell you, but I think it's true. We still got a ways to go, but pretty soon if we continue down the path we're going, mixing our DNA with those of our enemies, and the black woman and the black man at odds with each other and wanting to go their separate ways, there will no longer be a black community. You think about how black people have been enslaved by their enemies, yet they continue to forgive their enemies and they continue to want to sleep with their enemies and have children with their enemies and tell the entire world that their enemies are the best people on earth. The divestment movement, the passport brothers, they all want to go their separate ways, leaving the black community to die. Yes, there are some people in the black community that really screw it up, yes, but it is still the community that we came from. It is a community that we grew up in, and it is a community that we are a part of. Even if you tell yourself, "Oh, I'm not black," because you just don't want to, be with black people. You don't want to be around them. You don't want to think of yourself as black. You still are black. I hate to tell you, but you still are. And that's never going to change. So if you think that marrying someone in another race, especially the Caucasian race, the people who are controlling everything, that you're somehow going to be seen as a white person and rather not be seen as black, then I'm sadly going to tell you right now, break the news to you, you're still going to be seen as black. Let's just get that out the way right now. And you can bleach your skin all you want. You can try to talk like them all you want, but you will never be them. Black women who want to be like white women, you will never be a white woman. It's just never going to happen. The black wife effect is a joke. It's a big fucking joke where black women with their non-black partners who are looking like the average Joe are somehow transformed into they're given a bit of swag, which they really aren't, but that's what the message is. That they go from looking like normal, nothing looking guys to attractive guys. And it's absolutely ridiculous the fact that we have black women celebrating the fact that other black women are married to non-black men, and all they're doing is basically making over the man that they chose to be with, who was a non-black man, whether it be white or Hispanic or Asian. He's one of these corny, geeky-ass dudes that don't know how to dress, and the black woman has to learn how to work with him somehow and make him look like $1,000,000. So, does this mean that you don't accept the man as he is? You try to improve him to make him look like what you want him to be. And the funniest part about the outcome of these particular videos that I've seen, I'm not mad because I don't give a shit, but I'm just commenting on it. When these men are transformed with this so-called black wife effect, they're wearing clothes that black men wear. I find it funny how black women are replacing black men with non-black men, but you can never replace a black man because there is only black men. They can't be anything else. And a black man can never replace a black woman, even if he gets himself a non-black woman. If you are trying to get that woman to look exactly like a black woman, why are you trying to replace that which you don't want? Probably because you still do want it. There are plenty of black women out there that are in interracial relationships, but they cheat on their white or not should white, Hispanic, the non-black guys, they cheat on them with black men. And I find it to be funny that you are in an interracial relationship or interracial marriage, but you're still having sexual encounters with black men. The men you say you can't stand, the men you say you hate, the men you say don't do shit, they ain't shit. I find it funny because I've seen it several times, more than several times, but I'm just saying it in general. I have seen black women in interracial relationships and marriages where they're with these white men just for monetary gain, but then when it comes to the sexual part of the relationship, he is not performing up to their standards, so they must go out and cheat with a black man because even though they don't like black men or they say they don't, those are the same type of men that they are cheating with. It's absolutely hilarious. So this black wife effect is funny. I just find it funny what people in our black community are continuing to do. It's funny but embarrassing at the same time. And at this point, why still keep talking about it and what we can do to improve? Because obviously, most people do not want to improve. Black women want to continue to chase after white men. Black women want to continue to tell everyone that black men ain't shit. They want to complain. They want to, tell the whole fucking world that white men are better. Even though white men are racist and they kill them, they think black men are the only ones that murder them. They've been murdered by white men a lot. They've been raped by white men a lot. But white men can do no wrong. I know because his color is what makes him innocent. I understand that. Anyway, yeah, people can say that I'm racist. I don't give a fuck because I'm not. I don't give a fuck at all. I don't care. This is how I've been. This is how I'm going to stay. And yeah, I still do love black women, of course, because they're very attractive. But I'm not going to kiss their ass. I'm not going to kiss their ass or simp for them. I'm not going to do that. So if I post pictures of Asian women, if I post pictures of other women who are not black, I'm not saying they're better than black women. No, but I cannot commit myself to just putting black women at the top of the pedestal when they complain about black men chasing after white women, but they're over here with a whole complete fucking movement of going out there and getting white men exclusively, where black men who wanted to be with black women can't get them because, they're not attractive enough or they're lames, educated lames. So they take it in their own hands and decide to save up some money. I'm going to get on a jet. I'm going to get on a plane and I'm going to go and find me a non-black woman because my own black woman that I want to marry don't want to marry me. That's what passport brothers do. I'm not one of them, but that's what the passport bros, brothers, whichever you want to call them, that's what they do. They get themselves on a plane. They go and find non-black women that they, can start a family with, that they can be in a relationship with because they want to be with black women, but black women don't find them attractive enough or they don't fit black women's criteria for a partner, for a, relationship. So these educated lames, as they are called, go somewhere else. Whereas black women who believe they're God's gift to all men will flaunt their sexuality to get what they want. And I'm not saying they're all whores, because they're not, but there are many out here that do that. You see it in the entertainment industry, and you also see it when it comes to these women making these TikTok videos. A lot of these women making these TikTok videos and these social media videos are telling on themselves on how slutty they are in their lifestyle. And it's really disgusting. And if I was their family members, especially if they're parents, I would be embarrassed to call them my children, my daughter. It's just ridiculous. Black men do wrong, black women do wrong, but what I'm seeing now from a lot of black women is a lot of disorder and a lot of foolishness. And that's why a lot of black men are not giving a fuck anymore. You want to throw a white man in our face and say, oh yeah, I love my white man, and want to kiss him, get married to him and shit like that, then get killed by him, or just want to be in a marriage or a relationship with a white man. You think the black man gives a fuck? No, he does not. He does not care. I promise you he doesn't. I used to give a shit. I used to get mad, but I don't even care anymore. At this point, I say any black woman that wants to be a white man, that wants to be with a white man, go ahead and do it. Please go ahead and do it and keep doing it. Keep destroying your DNA. Keep giving birth to non-black children, because even though they say the one drop rule, that child is black, that is not a fully black child. I don't give a fuck. When anybody says the black community will definitely accept the child, because that's what the black community always does. They accept everybody. They let everybody in, their enemies and everybody else. So the black community, I have no faith. I have no faith. I used to. I have no faith anymore. So another reason why I don't make videos, because I used to have so much faith and so much hope for it, but I just see it just gets worse and worse with every fucking year. We literally, and I said it before in another video, we literally put whores as role models for our little girls. We got whores as role models. Not these female basketball players, not the female black women who are doing engineering or doing something that's actually contributing to the world, but the ones who are wearing slutty ass dresses and talking about bending over and shaking their ass for a man. We are definitely a fucked up community. I have to say it. And I'm part of it. I'm part of the community, but I'm not fucked up. But that's why it's embarrassing.